Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Where will all this mischief and cheap blackmail leave you? Ooni of Ife is alleged to have lambasted Igbi and, Ebony for spreading new wife rumor. Now, if they said that it is the crooked wood that reveals who the true sculptor is. Now, they said, as we heard, allegedly as it is rumored, that, Naomi was just there in the royal mansion, minding her business and loving her husband and doing what she wants to do, being all quiet and operating, under the radar, just so that peace can reign and so she can begin to enjoy and put her life back together. But because of the fact that up until now, the Oloris are still out there in the Oloris mansion, one thing that was said was never going to be done has been achieved by the Ooni of Ife. And, they are operating the same way Ooni has been operating before they talked about the return of Olori Naomi. The restrictions are still there. They are not allowed to perambulate the palace like they used to do and all of that. Now, with all of this thing aching them, knowing that Queen Naomi is coming and going as pleased, and Gabi as Esi and Queen Naomi, they are loving, they are doing their thing. Quietly, man and wife, they are doing their thing and the love is still blossoming. These women are doing everything that is within their power to ensure that things go bad between Kabiyesi and Olori Naomi. And one of the things they did recently, as we heard, as it is alleged and rumored and reported, and no be me talk calmly, was to come up with a new wife rumor. They said that the Ooni of Ife was going to marry a princess that is resident in South Carolina, that is the great-granddaughter of the man who founded the Oyo Tunji Yoruba village in South Carolina near Seldom. That the lady is a medical doctor, that the lady was instrumental to the newfound hospital equity and all of that. They put a whole lot of stuff together for which we heard, as in before we didn't even know that they sent forth evidences to Olori Naomi and told her that she should sit down there and begin to act as though she has become a female emperor, that very soon they are bringing a new wife to Olori Naomi. But one thing these people do not understand, they are bringing a new wife, yes, to the Ooni of Ife. But one thing that these people do not understand is that Queen Naomi is no longer the 25 years old girl that the Ooni of Ife had married a few years ago. Queen Naomi is 30 years plus right now. And with age comes experience. Apparently, she is more experienced than she used to be. I feel like if we were going to turn back the hands of time, I want to believe that there are so many decisions that she made before that she won't be making right now. I want to believe that she understands that she is married to an African king, who feels that he has the right to be married to as many wives as possible. And I want to believe that Queen Naomi will never, ever trade the love that Ooni of Ife has proven to her or shown to her, with anything in this world, because we have seen that the Ooni of Ife has shown Naomi so much love. Like, I doubt if there is any king that has proven his love for a woman as much as Ooni of Ife has done. Now, this situation is quite different because, look, he got married to 6 different wives, beautiful women from different walks of life, established women, women with pedigree. According to most of the people who were fighting Olori Naomi, they said it was all about pedigree, that Olori Naomi never had pedigree. But right now, Ooni of Ife went and married all of these women and still felt the need to be with Olori Naomi. Now, this goes to tell you how love works. Love has nothing to do with pedigree. Love has nothing to do with your level of education. Love is love, and you can never help who the heart wants to love, and that is what is plaguing Ooni of Ife with Olori Naomi. So right now, they said that some of his wives went ahead and decided to cook the story of him wanting to marry that princess, okay? The princess is actually a real person. The princess is right there in South Carolina. She is a consultant, a medical consultant. She is beautiful. She's got money and everything. But they are friends. That Ooni of Ife had already explained to Queen Naomi that they've been friends, as in that woman happens to be a friend to the family, the royal family. That's the Ooni of Ife's family, and they've been friends for the longest of time. Now, because these people have seen how things are going between the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, and they have realized that right now it is not something that is going to break anytime soon. Like, you know, before now, they thought they had their grip on Ooni of Ife. They thought that they had been able to control things to where they want it to be. But right now, they are saying that it's not even close to what they are thinking, because Ooni is getting his groove back with Olori Naomi, and they do not want it. And that is why they are cooking all of the stories, trying to spoil the heart of Olori Naomi again. That's the Bible says, can two work together except they are one, okay? Now, because Naomi is, you know, believing the husband, because Naomi is doing things to please the husband, because Naomi is working with the husband, because Naomi is doing everything with the Ooni of Ife. You see, things are seamless right now, and everything is going so well, and that is what they are not going to take. Right now, they say Kabiyesi has called Igbi and called Ebony, that this cheap blackmail is to what end? And, you know, what do you intend to gain? You think that this cheap blackmail is going to make Naomi to run again out, like she doesn't want you to. Naomi is my wife. She is with me right now, because Naomi may not be in the royal palace right now, that is in Ile Ife, but she is in the royal mansion, the property that belongs to the Ooni of Ife, his second best property, okay? And so, in fact, as a matter of fact, she is getting the very best, because she's got the attention of the Ooni of Ife. She's got the love of the Ooni of Ife. She has the commitment of the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife is showcasing her everywhere. Look at the Equity Hospital. Yes, so I think they are doing the launching maybe tomorrow. I don't know if it's ongoing today. We heard about 15th or 16th. Yes, all the partners and all of that. They haven't met other wives. They are probably going to meet other wives in the launching. But the two women that Ooni single-handedly carried to go and meet with them happens to be number one, Naomi. Naomi was there when they signed the agreement. From what we are hearing, if the information is true, Naomi was there, and Naomi signed as a next of kin to the Ooni of Ife. And when they were having that dinner, it was Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth. So invariably, Ooni of Ife, you know, introduced Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth. And that is where the bad belly is coming in. And they said that these women just sat down and cooked that story, and they wanted to use it to spoil Naomi's heart. And Kabiyesi is saying, to what end? Where is this blackmail going to get you guys? Are you not tired that I don't want you to get me further angry with you, because you will not like what I will do? Now, for those people who think that Kabiyesi is not taking action, it's not true. He is taking action. The fact that those women are out of the palace is enough action. Right now, do you know the number of people are fighting him over restrictions, fighting him as the women are fighting so hard to ensure that people do not know that they are actually out of the palace, as the information is making the rounds on social media. I have told you these are alleged, rumored, speculated information making the rounds on social media. And whatever I get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much.